In this chapter we also talk about, and you'll remember from the intro, we talked about animations and transitions. And let's talk about transitions first. Transitions, if you recall, are the things that happen between slides. And so I'm going to do all of this from the Animations tab up here. And again, Animations is a gallery. And that gallery is this entire group. I mean, really, everything here is related to the transitions and things we can do with them. And just like, for instance, in the images, inserting images, all I have to do to find a transition is to hover. And I can get a lot of work by simply hovering. Now, this is a huge gallery. A huge gallery. So you're going to want to pay some attention to how busy and what you can do with this thing. Okay, I'm going to talk just a few minutes about these things though. So let me come back up here and and click on this down arrow. One of the things to think about in transitions is that if I'm moving, for instance, to slide 2, and you'll notice it's transitioned to this slide. So this is how slide 2 gets here. Notice that the text is up here in the corner, and I have really pretty much all this barren space down here. And I'm going to go ahead and use that. But I have to make some decisions. I have to decide, where do I want the audience's eye to rest once I complete this transition. So I'm going to make my transition speed slow. I'm going to make these transitions happen slow. And I'm going to click, for instance, on this down arrow. Did you notice how when I hover there and it takes my eye, did you watch your eye? It followed down to the bottom left. I'm not looking to have my audience's eye someplace where my text isn't. I want to bring them to this. This is what this slide is about, is this corner. And so I'm going to choose a transition that gets them there. And so I'm going to go find something that seems like maybe that's going to take them to that spot. Okay? If I'm using one of these. Now, if I'm not using that particular one, do I kind of look at it like that? Do I look at it like this? Well, of those two, I'm probably going to take this guy, because when it's done, it's wrapped my eye back over to that corner. So many of these transitions kind of work similarly and leave you deciding which one you use to get the effect you want to. Does that make sense? Once you've applied the transition, so many to play with. So once you've decided what transition it is, you can also then choose which speed and whether or not there's these stupid little sounds. These are dangerous. If you hover over them, you're going to hear them. These can be dangerous. All I can say for sure is use those cautiously, very, very cautiously. Again, anytime you're playing with these things, it's important to keep in mind the client. What's this client about? What is this client about? What are we selling? Is this hot, fast, slow? What are we doing with this? So, I think that's it for transitions. As always, one other thing, I can choose to apply. Now I'm going to select the slide. By default, if I click on one of these, now I'm going to right click first, and you'll notice that I can add this gallery to my quick access toolbar. I don't want you to forget.